Welcome back, dears. Today in chapter 4.2, we're going to explain probability. So the probability of an event written P parentheses event is the measure of how likely the event is to occur. It's going to be between 0 and 1. You can write probability in three different ways, as a fraction, as a decimal, or as percentage. From this figure, you can understand more clearly. For example, if my chance is 0, I'm going to call it impossible. If my chance is half, okay, it's going to be called as likely as not. And if my chance is 100% or 1, I'm going to call it certain. If it's between half and 1, I'm going to call it likely. And if it's between 0 and half, I'm going to call it unlikely. There's an example. Let's try to solve this example. In this example, we have a question. It's asking us to determine the likelihood of an event. Impossible, unlikely, as likely as not, or likely or certainly. So first of all, the first one, rolling an even number on a number cube. I have a number cube. It starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It has 6 numbers. So this is the sample space that I have. Getting even numbers, so this is 2, 4, 6. It's 3 out of 6. All right, when it's 3 out of 6, that means it's half of it. And if it's half of it, I will call it as likely as not. Okay, so for the first one, the answer is as likely as not. The second one, rolling a 5 on a number cube, only getting 5. So only getting one number is 1 out of the total of 6, which I'm going to call this unlikely. I'm going to call it what? I'm going to call it unlikely. All right, dears. Let's solve more examples. There's an activity that says determine whether each event is impossible, unlikely as or likely or certain. Again, we have a rolling a number that's greater than 5 with a number cube. So greater than 5, that means it's only 6. It's going to be one number out of 6. And this one, I'm going to call it what? I will call it unlikely. All right, I'm going to call it unlikely because it's only one number from 6. Unlikely. Okay, dears. Drawing a blue marble from a bag of black and white marbles. So the bag only contains black and white marbles, but I want to draw a blue one. So this is impossible. It's impossible to get a different color when there's only 2 colors. We have this note, complement of an event. Complement of an event, it means the opposite of it. That's not satisfying the event A. For example, I have a question here. It says, we've got a bag that contains 6 blue marbles, 6 red marbles, and 3 green marbles, and 1 yellow marble. The probability of red marble, of red is 3 out of 8. What is the probability of not red? When they say not red, that means the opposite of it. So if red is 3, and my total, it's the denominator, which is 8. So which one is not red? You say 8 minus 3. So when you do the subtraction here, 8 minus 3, you're going to get 5. And because they want probability of not red, you have to write it as a fraction. You have to write it 5 out of 8. All right, dears?